Yo, what's going on, fellas? It's your boy Tristan, aka SrirachaDFS, here with DFS Karma once again. Welcome to another episode of First Impression, where we do a very early preview of the next NBA slate. The main purpose of this video is to highlight the totals of each game, who's favored, as well as give you guys a little rundown of the injuries and who benefits or who takes a hit from it. Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of our free media content or our live streams. Also, make sure you're in our free chat room where we discuss all things DFS all day, every day, 24/7. You know the vibe. Just go to chatdfs.com to get in for free. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. This NBA main slate locks at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. It has 8 games. Love it. I love it. This slate starts with Portland at Chicago, opened at 232 total, with Chicago being favored by 2. On the Portland side, we got CJ McCollum as out, Yusuf Nurkic as out, Derrick Jones Jr. is newly out, so he will be missing from the team this Saturday, as well as Robert Covington being questionable. If Robert Covington is in, then I'm probably not going to go to the value plays on the Portland side, and I will focus on Carmelo Anthony, Enes Kanter, and Damian Lillard. If Rob Covington is out, you can definitely hone in on Carmelo Anthony, who should be playing mad minutes. I do like Enes Kanter as well, and the value plays in Gary Trent Jr. and Anthony Simons. On the Chicago side, we got Wendell Carter Jr. as out, and I like Thaddeus Young, Otto Porter in tournaments, as well as Garrett Temple as a punt play. The next game on the slate is Milwaukee at Charlotte. This game opened up at a 228 total, with Milwaukee being favored by 7. Both teams are on a back-to-back after Milwaukee losing to New Orleans last night in a very close game, but very high-scoring game. There are no injuries to report on either side, but I would not be surprised to see Milwaukee rest some of their guys today, especially on a back-to-back like this against Charlotte. Next game is Houston at New Orleans. This game opened up at 223.5 total. The Pelicans are favored by 1. New Orleans is on a back-to-back, like I just mentioned, off of that great win against Milwaukee. There are no injuries to really report in this game, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. Sacramento at Miami. This game opened up at 223.5 total, with Miami being favored by 4.5. Sacramento is on a back-to-back. Nemanja Bjelica is out for the Sacramento. And on the Miami side, we got a plethora of things to cover. Goran Dragic is out. Maurice Harkless is out. Chris Silva out. Myers Leonard is out. With Tyler Hero questionable. Andre Iguodala questionable. Avery Bradley questionable. Jimmy Butler questionable. And Gabe Vincent is probable. This is a game to monitor. Not the game, but at least the Miami injuries. You would definitely have to monitor them. You got to figure out who's starting, because with all these dudes out and most of them questionable as well, you gotta figure out, because someone's gonna absorb all those minutes. Especially if Tyler Hero is out as well, because he didn't sit last game, but Goran did, and with him being out now, someone's gonna absorb all those guard minutes. Gabe Vincent, but we'll see. The next game on the slate is Lakers at Boston. This game opened up at a 218.5 total, with Lakers being favored by 1.5. LeBron James, again, is questionable. Anthony Davis is also questionable. Anthony Davis did sit out last game. I think it was a back-to-back, though, so I do expect him to play this game. LeBron James, 99% playing. Every time he's on the injury report, just expect him to play. If 80 is out, you definitely got to take a look at Kyle Kuzma, and then, of course, LeBron James and a Montrezl Harrell bounce back game. And if 80 is in, you definitely just bump down all the LA guys a little bit. Probably don't look there tonight. But this will be a competitive game for sure. On the Boston side, you got Peyton Pritchard as out. And that's all for this game. Next game is Memphis at San Antonio. This game opened up at a 222.5 total, with San Antonio being favored by 4. San Antonio is on a back-to-back, and Memphis has not played for, I think, 12 days. Yeah, 12 days, because they've been dealing with COVID-19 stuff. So Memphis is going to be playing their first game in about 2 weeks. So don't be surprised if they're rusty, but a lot of these price points do look nice. On the Memphis side, we got Grayson Allen as out and Jonas Valanciunas as out. I do like Brandon Clark, Xavier Tillman, and Dylan Brooks from this game. John Morant is also worth a look for sure, especially with Jonas Valanciunas being out. On the San Antonio side, we got Derek White as maybe could play today. So definitely monitor that news. I would give a bump down to all of these Spurs guys if Derek White is in and starts. If he's coming off the bench, I would say that he affects more of the bench guys than the starting unit. But if he starts, he definitely gives the starters a bump down. Next game is Phoenix at Dallas. This game opened up at a 217.5 total, with Dallas being favored by 2.5. Dallas is on a back-to-back after getting whooped in their ass last night by Utah. Phoenix on the Sun side, at least, we got Cameron Payne as out, Devin Booker missing another game, so give a bump up to most of the Phoenix Suns. Dario Saric is also out, and Damian Jones is out. On this side, on the Phoenix side, at least, I like Chris Paul, Cameron Johnson, Jay Crowder, and DeAndre Ayton. And on the Dallas side, we got only Maxi Kleber as out. Last game on the slate is Detroit at Golden State. This game opened up at a 224.5 total, with Golden State being favored by 5.5. Besides Killian Hayes on the Detroit side being injured, there are no other injuries to report for in this game. So definitely just look at this game to target because of the pace. But the first two games, I think, are the highest scoring games on the slate. Portland at Chicago, as well as Milwaukee at Charlotte. That wraps up this little first impression video for the next upcoming NBA slate. If you like this video, go ahead and please give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the DFS Karma YouTube channel for more daily media content and our live streams. I appreciate you all for watching, and as always, it has been your boy, Tristan, aka SrirachaDFS. Have yourself a good one. I'm out. Peace.